I've got to ask you, these disturbing numbers out of Victoria on teenage mental health or mental ill health, and tragically the number of suicides has been on the rise, Pat.
Yeah, that is very upsetting and distressing news today. The Victorian coroner is deeply concerned about this. We've seen 13 suicides already this year in teenagers, which is a very sharp rise on what we've seen last year and the year before. And I mean, I guess we did model and predict that this could happen in the wake of COVID, but it's a much bigger issue than COVID, actually, because the mental health of young people has been deteriorating for the last 15 years, a 50% rise in mental ill health in young people in this age group. And so the death rate, which is tragic, is just the tip of a very big iceberg. And again, this is something else we are talking to the government about. They want to get it right. And, I absolutely believe Mark Butler is in good faith here. He really wants to address this issue, and he doesn't want to just do short-term Band-Aid type measures. So we're having very good discussions with the government about how to address this nationally, because it's not just a Victorian problem, it's a national problem.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And when you look to the response, it's not just dollars, is it? We've got to make sure that the right approach is delivered. Money matters, but you've got to have the staff and the sufficiently trained psychiatrists, psychologists to deliver those services.
Yeah, workforce is absolutely crucial. So is money, but as you say, they're the petrol that you put into the machine. The machine's got to be designed correctly, and that's where we need the help of young people and families to make sure that it's fit for purpose. So Mark Butler's right to take time to get it right, but action has to be taken. And also, we have to understand the causes of this rise in mental illness in young people. And the Victorian government has also shown leadership in this space too by establishing the Royal Commission and funding the reforms. But the reforms have sludged up. They're too slow. We have to move faster in the Victorian context. And I think we've also seen, I've talked to you about this before, Kieran, that Headspace was our major flagship program, but Headspace is struggling because we've lost a third of our workforce over the last 3 or 4 years. They've migrated into other parts of the health sector. They're not working in Headspace anymore. We've lost a third of the staff. So at the worst possible time, we're down on numbers and capacity. So this is something that we really must address as a nation.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And we thank you for your time and your advocacy, as always. We'll talk to you soon, Professor Pat McGorry. And if anyone watching needs help or knows someone who needs help, please call Lifeline. That's on 13 11 14. That's 13 11 14 for Lifeline.